to my YouTube channel, Healthy After 60. And this particular video is going to be showing you something that really has become a real go-to for me in my low-carb keto journey. And for lunch, I've got some spinach actually in the steamer right now, and so that's going to be my side dish for this lunch. But what I've got in my hand is Egglife Egg White tortillas. They're not inexpensive. I actually have only been able to find them at the Jewel food stores in Illinois, and they're ready to eat original egg white wraps. I'm going to show you these because I think they look great. I mean, they must be made with a lot of care because they just have a real good look to them. And so I'm going to take one of these out. This package comes, I believe, with 6 of them. But they're just egg white tortillas. They're 0 carb. And so that's going to be the foundation for my sandwich I'm going to be making. And so I used 2 of these egg white tortillas. They don't have a lot of taste, but they're soft, and I actually find that they heat up really well in my air fryer. You'll see what I'm talking about. So I've got my 2 egg white tortillas on my plate. I'm going to open my lunch meat. Again, very no carb in the lunch meat. And so I'll be putting some cheese on this sandwich. And so I'm going to go a little heavy with the cheese, with 3 slices of cheese. And then I'm going to put some ham and some turkey. This is a real traditional American sandwich here. And so I'm going to put a healthy amount of ham and a healthy amount of turkey on this sandwich. And so there you go. And I've got my air fryer on. And what I do is I just put the lid, so to speak, on the sandwich. I'm going to flip it over so the cheese is actually exposed to the heat elements of the air fryer. And I just pop that sandwich right in the air fryer with the sandwich between the 2 egg white tortillas. And I'm just going to be putting that on for a couple of minutes, be keeping an eye on it. And so I just heat it in the air fryer for 2 minutes. And what comes out, actually, I think the egg white tortillas kind of mold to the rest of the ingredients, which I like. You'll get some melting of the cheese, which I also like. And it's just about as easy as could be. And in my low carb journey, I actually discovered Chaffles, and I thought, wow, you're not going to be able to top a Chaffle for a sandwich. And as far as the ease of making a Chaffle, I think there's a lot of truth to that. But certainly the Chaffle has actually been relegated to probably my second favorite choice. My first choice are these egg white tortillas. My third choice is, and you'll have to go back and look at my video on the Chun, and it's a cheese and grated cheese and egg bread-like or sandwich type structure that is made in the air fryer. I call it the Chun because it is not a Chaffle, and it really is more like a bun, and with no carbs. But speaking of no carbs, there's no carbs whatsoever in this egg white tortilla, and it's just so simple. I just open the package and use it, and even though they're not inexpensive, I do find that probably it lasts me like 3 days to go through a package in like 3 days, and it's just so easy. It's really good with any kind of a sandwich, and so you'll be seeing the end result here real shortly. And so I'm going to just be taking a peek at what I've got here. going to leave it in for another minute or so, and that should just about do it. On the vegetable side, I recently had an epiphany that I was in vetosis and not ketosis, and so I've been actually just consuming less vegetables, still plenty of vegetables, but less with each meal. My dinners, I've been eating the carnivore diet, and that's really been working for me. I've been, by consuming fewer green vegetables, but plenty of green vegetables, but fewer, it took me into that journey from vetosis to ketosis, along with the keto flu and weight loss. I lost like 10 pounds like that, kind of kick-started the weight loss, and so I'm excited about all of that. I'm going to be taking this sandwich out of the air fryer here momentarily. You'll see the end result, and then I'm going to enjoy eating this sandwich for lunch along with a little bit of spinach, and certainly thank you for viewing this content today. In fact, if you think this content is valuable in your own keto journey or low carb journey, I really would appreciate it if you could hit like and subscribe. That would be great. Certainly any comments you might have on this video and its content would really be appreciated, good or bad. I just like to see some content and so some comments. So I'm going to be peeking in here again, and I've got my my sandwich now made. Actually, was able to handle that with my hands. Sometimes I find that it's almost easier to flip it around, but I've got my sandwich. So inside the sandwich is actually my ham, my cheese. Everything's heated and melted. And I've got it between the two egg white tortillas. There's absolutely no carbs in this sandwich. I'll be putting some mayonnaise on it. I just absolutely love that lunch. And having my steamed spinach, which is a real go-to. So speaking of go-tos, I've got things to do and places to go. But thank you for viewing. I hope you found this content to be of value. Please, again, subscribe, like, and